Logo threes and a fever rout. Caitlin Clark gives Iowa fans plenty to cheer in homecoming. Iowa City, Iowa. Caitlin Clark gave her hometown fans exactly what they wanted Sunday afternoon. Logo three-pointers and an exciting return. In Clark's homecoming game at Carver-Hawkeye Arena, the Indiana Fever beat the Brazilian national team 108-44 behind Kelsey Mitchell's 17 points and Clark's 16, including 4 long-range three-pointers. Here are some observations from the Fever's blowout win. She missed the Fever's preseason opener Saturday against the Washington Mystics, an injury she described as just a little bit of tightness. Especially with a back-to-back in the preseason, Fever coach Stephanie White opted to be cautious with her superstar. Especially so Clark could play at Carver-Hawkeye Arena on Sunday. Clark returned to the starting lineup and fans wanted her to take her famous logo shot. Immediately, she obliged. Her first shot, met with deafening cheers, came just off the Hawkeye logo. Her last present to the fans came at the end of the third quarter. She sprinted down the court in transition, stopping just behind the spot her number was etched into the Carver-Hawkeye floor multiple feet behind the three-point line, where she broke the all-time scoring record. The crowd jumped to its feet as she sidestepped back in transition, yelling back to her fans. White called a timeout soon after, and Clark pumped up the crowd at half-court to raucous cheers, just like when she was in an Iowa uniform. Clark checked out of the game during that timeout and didn't return in the fourth quarter, fitting for a game that was well in the Fever's hands. But Hawkeye fans still had the chance to see their classic player who changed the course of women's basketball history. White wants the Fever to be quick. 1-second basketball, she called it. She never wants any of her players to hold the ball for more than 1 second. They need to be either driving, passing, or shooting. It was something the Fever struggled with at times on Saturday against the Mystics, looking lost on some possessions and holding the ball for too long. On Sunday, whether it was the level of competition or some adjustments in the past 24 hours, the Fever looked a lot quicker. Brazil packed the paint, so the Fever used that to their advantage with quick passes out to the three-point line. At one point, the ball changed hands 4 times before a three-pointer. Clark passed the ball out of the paint to Duwana Bonner, who passed it to Sydney Colson, who passed it to Sophie Cunningham at the top of the key for a three-pointer.